All right. It's me Prime again. We're back at it with One Piece, chapter 1000 this week. I know I said I didn't know if I was gonna do a part two, for the next week for the next chapter, but here we are. Chapter 1000. This is a really big milestone for One Piece, and personally as a fan, I'm excited for what the future holds, and I've been waiting for this for so long. I literally stayed up late just to read the chapter, and I slept for like a bunch of hours after that. But I just want to say congratulations to Ichiro Oda, even though he's never going to see this, for 23 years of this great manga, ever since 1997. This is a big milestone because it's not a lot of manga get to make it to chapter 1000. Like Bleach ended in around 600, Naruto 700. But yeah. All right, let's get into the chapter. So the color spread of this starts out with Jinbei, Luffy, Nami, Brook. Yeah, and Brook, and they're all there. It's very nice, colorful. There's a lot of gold. Luffy seems to be wearing like this yellow and red color design, and it says 1000. And it's a poster that you can complete with the previous chapter. Okay, so the chapter starts out with Luffy. First of all, the chapter name is Straw Hat Luffy, chapter 1000, and the chapter starts out with Luffy. He's already made it to the top, not the roof, but like he's in front of the roof, like at the bottom staircase. So he's literally about to reach the top, and he's over there talking to Shishilian. And then we cut to seeing Marco and Zoro again. It looks like Marco and Zoro are gonna do a 2v2 against King and Queen, and it looks like Queen sort of has like a robotic neck on his Zoan form. So I'm curious to see what's that about. Okay, but now we get to the meat and potatoes of this chapter. When right in the next page, we see Yamato and Momonosuke, and it cuts to Yamato to Momonosuke after learning about the Will of D and what it means, because Yamato told him, and he says D, but with two E's at the end. We obviously know he's referring to the Will of D, like Roger, Ace, Luffy, all that stuff, but I don't know if this is holds any significance. The DEE. It might be because on the panel he's like kind of he has like his face is kind of swollen, so it's making it sound that way. I don't know, but yeah, Yamato tells him about the Will of D and Kozuki Oden's journal, his dad's journal, and what he wrote. And Yamato is essentially telling Momonosuke like all this stuff that has been going on since Punk Hazard. You finding Luffy, the Alliance, everything, the supernovas in Wano. This is all for a reason, and it was predicted by your father Kozuki Oden. And we see Law, Kid, Killer, Zoro already. And after telling Momonosuke about this, Yamato has a flashback to when she was drinking sake with Ace, and Ace tells Yamato that Luffy will be king of the pirates, and we get a heart-touching scene of Ace telling Yamato that he truly believes Luffy can achieve his dream and become king of the pirates, and Yamato promises to Ace not to laugh at Luffy because now that Ace is dead and Luffy is over here gonna save Wano, he he she they understand that Ace wasn't the one that was gonna free up Wano. It's Luffy and the other supernovas, along with the Straw Hats, that are gonna bring a dawn to the new world. And surprisingly, we find out that Yamato made Ace's Vivre card, which is completely weird because Ace, by this point, he's obviously been to Wano, so by this point he's already made it through some of the new world, like Luffy, and this is his first time learning about a Vivre card, and this is the same Vivre card that he gave Luffy way back at Alabasta, and it was Yamato who made it. And she's telling Momonosuke about how she found out Ace died with his Vivre card disappearing, and how she got the newspaper. How did she get the newspaper? She might have gotten it from when the Tobi Roppo or Kaido must have been traveling, because they don't stay in Onigashima all the time, obviously. Like, if Kaido wants to become king of the pirates or king of the world, he has to get like the poneglyphs and stuff. So I don't know how she got that newspaper, but she says that she found out from the newspaper, and she found out that Ace was Roger's son, and about Ace's little brother Luffy that he was talking about. And there's a sick panel of Luffy running up the staircase, similar to how he was running to save Ace in Marineford. And I thought that was really cool. And on the next page, we get this amazing double-page spread of of the supernovas up against Kaido and Big Mom. So we have Luffy, Kid, Killer, Luffy, Kid, Killer, Zoro, and Law. I would have preferred if Drake and Hawkins were there. Well, Hawkins isn't there. I would prefer if Drake was there, so it could be like fully supernovas. But this is what we've been waiting for since Punk Hazard, basically. A Luffy against Kaido, but with some assistance from the supernovas. And we see Yamato saying Kozuki Oden's words from the journal, talking about how if I'm dead by 20 years, the pirates of the next generation will take down Kaido. Basically, like a monologue over what's going on in the present time in Onigashima. And in typical Luffy fashion, he walks past Big Mom and Kaido, no problem, and he sees Kinemon, who was on the ground, looking like he's about to die. Personally, I thought he was about to die because he does not look too good. He's all bloodied up, and he just looks like he's about to die. And like I said in chapter 999, the scabbards they're all down because Big Mom and Kaido were chilling upstairs. And we get this touching scene with Kinemon and Luffy, and it shows all the scabbards that are down and unable to fight. We have Raizo, Kiku, Denjiro, Inuarashi, Kawamatsu, Ashura Doji, Nekomamushi, and even Izo. And Kinemon is feeling all terrible because he feels that he is a burden to Kozuki Oden's legacy, and he just brought shame because he couldn't protect the land of Wano. And Luffy vows and promises to Kinemon that he will free the land of Wano, which we know he's gonna do because he's Luffy. We have been building up to this for so long, and yeah. So after this, Law sends them all the way down to the bottom so they don't get hurt, and as Kaido is swinging his big like mallet mace thing, Luffy jumps over it, and Luffy has a new attack. It's a Gear 3rd attack, which is kind of odd to me, but he says Gear 3rd Gum Gum, and as he's saying that, he remembers all the moments of and the wishes of the people from Wano, like the Raizo is safe moment from Zou, when Momonosuke said that he wants to defeat Kaido, the beginning of Wano when they were told that they were time travelers, Ebisu Town and Yasui's sacrifice, Old Man Hyogoro, and learning the story about Kozuki Oden. And we get this epic scene of Luffy laying the smackdown on Kaido. And the new attack is called Gum Gum Red Rock, and it looks like it has some fire, so it could be like a potential like different like a Gear 3rd Red Hawk, which would be kind of cool in my opinion. And Kaido, he gets sent down, and Luffy straight up tells Big Mom and Kaido as Kaido's getting up like kind of wounded, and we get like a nice silhouette of Luffy with a straw hat. Personally, I feel like this resembles Joy Boy. I haven't seen Joy Boy, but I feel like that's what Joy Boy would look like, similar to how Roger looked like when he was younger with the straw hat. And Luffy straight up tells them, and I quote, "I am Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm the man who will surpass you to be king of the pirates." And that's where the chapter ends. Now, overall, this was a great chapter. There was a lot of heat moments, and it was just a great Luffy chapter. It's been a bit since we had a good Luffy chapter, like a great Luffy chapter, considering how we didn't see him at all last time. Now, even though this was a great chapter, I would be lying if I said that this chapter met my expectations. I was expecting like some sort of big reveal, like I predicted a while ago before chapter 999. I thought that this was gonna be like a Reverie catch-up chapter, like where we get to know the whereabouts of maybe Sabu and Vivi. We could get an Emu reveal, Vegapunk, uh, or any other characters like Joy Boy. But nevertheless, this is a great chapter. It's automatically a 10 for me. Next chapter is January 17th. That's gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoy my manga review, my second manga review for One Piece chapter 1000. I'll see you guys. I'll talk to you guys again about One Piece January 17th when chapter 1001 comes out. Oda is definitely going on break, which I feel like is very well deserved. 1000 and all. Big milestone. But I'm going to catch you guys later. I'm excited for what the future holds for Onigashima. I feel like Act 3 is definitely going to end in the next 2 chapters. Or 3. Because you can tell Act 3 is almost at its end. Because the next couple of chapters, well, the next chapter is going to be the beginning of the final battle. But that's enough of that. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and see you in the next one. Peace.